Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in medieval Dynasty. In our nice little house, got our little wife right there. In our little village that's doing things. What things? I don't know, but we are doing things. Are you awake? You are awake. You are out and doing things. Hold on. Is she in the field? So it does not appear.
How can I help you?
Oh, okay, so she's over here. She is my farmer.
Have a good day.
Now, how do I get her? I mean, because she should have a hoe, and she should have a bag, and she should have all the stuff in there. So let me see. Let me go to management. Let me go to farm. Let me go to field 3. Field 3. Is there a way for me to select? Plant select. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Let me do. Let's do that. Okay, is that has been changed? Yes, keep the changes. Does that mean she's going to start planting? We're going to see. We're going to see if that will encourage her to come plant. So, anyway. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We've got things. We are in the middle of fall. We need to get that potion of sobriety over to Kestrel so I can see what's going on with that. Let's see, potion of sobriety right there. Alright, we've got a potion of sobriety. Okay, so now in the meantime, I do have several things. We have some pottage. So yes, we have that. Okay, drink a little bit of water. There we go. So yeah, anyway, I cooked up pottage, and what my pottage is basically... what's it called? Cabbage and meat is what it is. So it's like a little, I guess, almost like a stew, I guess. But it's like cabbage meat soup, whatever. So pottage, yay. That's what we got. We've got us some pottage, and now that we've got the sobriety potion, I think we need to get back over there to Kestrel so that we can finish the story with that. I need to talk to Alwyn again. So that leaves me to think, should we go to Gustovia first, or should we go to Gustovia on the way back? Probably on the way back. So anyway, I'm going to head up in that direction, and I will bring us back in just a moment. Okay, guys, we are partially there. Went ahead and made camp. We are just right there, so I'm thinking if we can just follow the stream over this mountain. Hopefully there's no baddies up here. Take us a little bit of a shortcut, possibly. And yeah, it should be right down here. Over this ridge? Or valley, I should say, I guess. Thought it was going to turn into a ridge, but it didn't. Well, there's the stream. Oh, what is that? Fox. I'm not gonna hurt you, little foxy. I already killed a piggy a little bit ago. Okay, so we can turn here and go down this way. Alright. Grab a couple of these mushrooms while we're over here. I picked a few. I didn't pick a whole bunch. But I know I can eat them, so. Eat them or sell them. You know how it goes. Alright. We can go ahead and put our weapon away. Now, Kestrel was... Where? In this house right here? That is negative. Hold on. Let me go back to the journal. Let's go here. Let's track it. This house. No? This one. This one. There she is. Alright. Let's see. I'm back. It's all going to be okay. Just drink this. What's going on? Who are you? Those eyes. Is that it? Am I dead? You're very much alive, Kestrel. My name is Rasimir. Lorden was my uncle. Of course, your eyes. Now I understand. I'm sorry. I've been quite distant lately. Please don't mind this mess. It was some badgers that got in through the window. It was very nice to see you. Me and your uncle were working together, trade mostly. I don't want to be rude, but I've already spoken with Unigast. I've actually met Sambor and Warland. Well, I know about your mission. Very good to hear that. I wasn't ever a good liar. That what a friend of mine did it pretty well. Yes, your friend Lorden. I know about that too. I see. You know a lot, kid. No more for you then. We were all part of a pack, a family really. We never really had a name or anything, but we did have some reputation in the realms far away from here. The pack was all that we had until the day it all fell apart, but you probably all already know about that as well. I don't actually. No one has told me yet what had happened. Well, it seems the boys would rather tell you about the happy days, but you seem like you're ready to handle the realness as well, don't you? I am. It was 12 years after the pack was fully formed, over a decade of adventure, mischiefs, tightening of bonds. We still felt young, but the thought of retirement from our operation was getting more and more real. We even had a place picked out where we would grow old in peace. Yes, you guessed that right. The valley was always our end game. Place to settle down, but none of us realized that the end is so near. We were staying for a job in a town called Navis. Spent weeks there. Everybody started to get a little nervous, a little frustrated because Lorden was planning it all on his own. He was always secretive, and we kind of got used to it. But this time something was off. He kept telling us that he was meeting with some informant. I've seen a couple of times through a window, tall as an oak and thin as a straw. Skinny face and jug ears made him look like a rat. Beady little eyes didn't help him as well. Lorden said that he was keeping us out of the loop for the rat man's safety. So we waited, played dice, drank, and waited. When Lorden finally revealed his plan, it sounded like a joke. Weeks of planning for a job so simple we could do it with our eyes closed. So I'm guessing it wasn't so easy after all. Supposedly, there was a lot of stolen loot in the town hall's treasury, brought in by corrupted militia. Plan was simple: get in, steal it, steal it back, and return it to the rightful owners. Child's play. Lorden and Warland were supposed to make a distraction when Unigast and Sambor went inside the treasury, and me, as usual, was waiting with the horses nearby to run. All went according to the plan, no surprises. Sambor and Unigast were loading the cargo onto the horses when I saw Warland walking towards us alone. He said that Lorden split up with him and should be right back. I didn't like that. There was no reason for him to split, so I decided to go check on him. I could smell his posh perfume from a mile away, so it wasn't hard. I swiftly followed the scent right into a town scribe's chamber. That's when I saw it. If it wasn't for the ears, I would have never recognized him. His face was bashed in so hard you could almost see the floor through it. Lorden was standing by the rat man's body, wiping blood off his hands. He did it with a bottle of mead, which then he took a sip of. I'll never forget how he casually looked in that moment, like it was the most normal thing to do. He hid some kind of book or journal behind his belt, and then he noticed me. For a second there, I saw his true face, his pure reaction to seeing me. It wasn't fear or shame, it was just annoyance. He scowled at me for ruining his plan, for insubordination. This honest reaction, even he couldn't control, and just like that, his face changed completely. He was shocked, afraid, out of breath suddenly. Maybe even a tear was glistening in his eye. He grabbed my hand and said that we need to run, that we are not safe, that he will explain. So we ran to our brothers in arms, got on the horses, and escaped. I told everybody what I had seen. Lorden broke the most sacred of rules, his own rule. He was trying to explain himself, but all that we heard was more and more lies. The trust had been broken. We were talking and arguing the whole night. At dawn, Woolrad was the first to leave. We always kind of treated him like our younger brother who forced himself on the journey, but in that moment, he was the most mature of us all, and it was clear that the pack has come to an end. Sambor left right after that. Then I did the same thing. Unigast stayed with Lorden. He couldn't live without him. He loved him the most, even more than me. When I was walking away, I saw that face of Lorden again. Our eyes met for a split second, and they were not sad, but full of content. Sorry, Rasamir, you probably expected something different. Doesn't matter what I expected, only the truth. The truth's always never pretty, never certain, full of doppelgangers and dirty lovers all over. But it still points to Lorden being a killer. Your uncle was an extraordinary man. Yes, that's what everybody is saying. Truly brilliant, ahead of his time. I would say his mind was able to predict things that should be unpredictable. He read people like books. And with that excellence came a price. The perfectionist in his brain couldn't cope with losing, with being wrong. Lorden had a really short fuse sometimes. He suffered from constant loneliness. Loneliness, he had all of you, the pack, family, everybody. I loved him. And yet we were the only thing persistently keeping him down. Caring about us, loving us, it was a burden to him. The emotional ties that made us dependent, weak, common, and being ordinary for him was worse than death. It's really sad, to be honest. Having us kept him grounded, but he couldn't restrict his ambition. It was like flesh-eating disease consuming him from within. Being anonymous started suffocating him. Seeing smiles on faces he helped wasn't enough. Hearing praises and thanks wasn't enough. He wanted to be acknowledged, to be worshipped, to be feared. I can't believe you're talking about Lorden. I thought he was a hero. I wanted to be like him. Life's hard, kiddo. You can't judge a book by its cover, same as you can't judge a man by the one thing he did or by part of his life. Nothing's just black or white. Unigast told me the same thing. He probably knew Lorden better than anyone else, knew the worst of him, but he was a brother to him nevertheless. he couldn't have hurt him. Well, he did have an affair with Lorden's woman. So you know that about that as well. Seems that Unigast and you grew really close together. Yes, he did. I did. And I'm sure that Lorden knew about it. You serious? That man could deduce the color of a lady's knickers just by hearing her laughter. I'm sure he knew about me and Unigast. Why didn't he say anything? Wondering about that would torture me at night. I had a couple of hypotheses, but the thing that speaks to me the most is the simplest of answers. He didn't care. He didn't love me that much to want me all to himself, yet he wanted us to be happy, so he didn't intervene. Sure, it was funny to him watching us wallow in our lie like watching children playing a grown man's game. Maybe he could have changed. Maybe if the baby wasn't... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. If the baby wasn't born dead, don't be sorry. That's what happened. Maybe. He was happy about it, or at least appeared to be. Didn't want to hear me, or when I was saying that it could be a girl. Haha, he wanted a boy. And Minnie Lorden to keep him company. But it wouldn't have worked. Not that time, at least. Why is that? He wasn't his. So you knew it was Unigast then. A mother always knows such things. I knew it was Unigast from the moment I felt his heart beating inside of me. No, I felt the lack of truth was a better solution to the situation, but you don't have to agree with me. There wasn't a good answer. You tried to keep them both happy, and I don't. It wasn't your decision to make. Unigast deserved to know, same as Lorden. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one. That's kind of rough. Don't expect you to understand, and I don't intend on revisiting that decision. My nightmares do that for me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be... Let's not talk about it any longer. This is a very important matter I've been getting to. You may think I'm crazy, but I have to say it. I don't believe that Lorden died of natural causes. What? What are you saying? I think he was murdered. What makes you say that? What do you know about his death? Not much, actually. Only he died peacefully in his sleep, and that's what Unigast told me. And you assumed it was due to an illness or old age, correct? No. Yes, I believe I did. And that's what doesn't add up to me. I knew Lorden. He was always in great shape. We met a few days before his death, actually. He wanted to reconnect. He was happy. It was obvious to me that he was planning something, and that wasn't to die in his bed. He didn't have any health problems, but enemies, those he surely had a surplus of. Okay, can't believe it. Sounds far-fetched. That actually sounds very convincing. Yeah, I'm sure he had some enemies. Managed to find out the location of the medic who was examining Lorden's body and who decided to burn the corpse in the same day, which already seems bizarre. Then have you talked to him? No, I wanted to, but my demons caught up with me. Have you told anyone from the pack about your presumptions? No, it may sound harsh, but they're suspects as well. Suspects? You were supposed to be a family. I don't really believe they did it. I certainly hope they didn't. But we can't rule out anything at this moment. So you cannot tell them about any of this, not until we learn something valuable here. I've marked the location of the medic's house on the map. I don't know the exact place. You'll have to find it. Speak with him and report to me. If you're up for it. Of course I am. I'll be back. Okay. So good. It's not far from here. Awesome. Alright, which direction am I facing? So we gotta go this way. Alright. Off to the medics. It's an interesting story, but I am going to be glad when it's over, just so that I don't have to sit here and read so much. I want to play the game. That, and we've got to get on to building our little city, expanding it, getting more stuff, getting our air. Okay, I am right in the area. Looking. Oh, what is this? We got a wooden shovel and a chest. Ooh, coins, mine, tin ore, mine. Okay, there's a road right there. There is a road that goes through this. I bet you he's on the other side of the road somewhere. Buffalo. Another buffalo. Yeah, let's try not to get ate by the buffalo. Or stomped on, I should say. Not really ate, but... yeah, see, there's not... this road's not on the map. And what do we have here? Dude, this is where you live. Hello, I'm looking for a medic. Is that you? What? Who are you calling a relic? I said medic. What? A medic. What? Medic. Oh, well, that's me. And who are you? My name is Rasimir, and I don't bother. I won't remember anyway. What do you want? I wanted to ask you about... wait, you're not my grandson, are you? No. Phew, that was good. I was afraid you were. Good thing I never had children then. Wait, what? If you didn't, then how could I? Whatever. It's about Lorden. Do you remember Lorden? Of course I do. He was the Castilian who died. Great shame. He was one of the good ones. I've been told that you had seen his body. Who told you that? I haven't seen anything. Go away. Please, it's really important that I know how he died. It was years ago. I don't remember. I'm old, you know. You shouldn't be asking about such things anyway. But I need to know the truth, and you're the only one who can help me. Why? Because I don't have any leads besides this one. Why do you need to know? I'm his nephew. I came to the valley after I lost my parents in this war looking for him. He was the only relative I had left. Listen, kid, it would be better if you dropped it seriously, so you don't have a hearing problem after all. Safety reasons, and for the same reason I won't be telling you anything about Lorden. Please, you must help me. Not joking, boy. Do you think I enjoy living all alone in the wilderness like this? I don't want to end up the same way as Lorden. Ooh, there's scandalous afoot. So he really was murdered. I've already said too much. Leave. No, please, I'm begging you. I'll do whatever it takes to find out who did this. I really can't, kiddo. I want to die on my own terms and not due to a metal poisoning. What if I could help you leave the valley, make you safe? I don't know. This is my home, and if you're living in the woods, scared for your life, that's not the way to spend your last days. Wouldn't you agree? Ah, reasonable youngling. All right. If you'll get me a horse and some supplies, I'll tell you what I know. Great. I'll get on it. I'll need somebody to escort me on the way as well. Even if they wouldn't find me, there are still bandits and wild beasts on the way. Okay, I'll find you someone to protect you during your travel. And I want a wife as well. Forget it. It was worth a try. I'll come back. Okay, so back to Kestrel. lot of little mushrooms right here. Don't you be getting all aggroed on me. There's a wolfie right there. I've been told that wolfies are never alone. So if I see a wolfie, there's sure to be other wolfies somewhere. There's the village. Alright, Kestrel, Kestrel, Kestrel. Wait, what? Oh, she's right here. I ran right past her. Alright, how did it go? You were right, Lorden was murdered. To be honest, I was hoping that I was just paranoid, but it is true after all. Do you know who the killer is? I don't, not yet. The old medic is completely cowed. He spent his last years living by himself in a cabin in the forest, pretending to be infirm. Isn't there a way to convince him? I found one. We need to arrange his escape from the valley. Great work, Rasimir. What do we need to get for him? A horse, some supplies, and someone to protect him on the way. Okay, leave the horse to me. I've always had a way with horses. I'm close with Leonard, owner of the nearby stable, so I'm sure I'll figure something out. You'll need to get the rest. For supplies, we should give him some coins, preserved meat, and a water skin filled to the rim. As far as protector, try talking with Damago. He lives in Jezerica, and owes me a favor he should do. I remember him being pretty agile. Okay, I'll be on my way. Jezerica. Where is Jezerica? All the way over there. You know what? I think we're going to have to let that one wait until it is a little bit warmer, because I'm not trying to do all this traveling while there's snow and stuff coming down. So I'm going to head back to Gustovia. Yeah, I need to come out here and go to the right. This way. Gonna try to see if we can't take some shortcuts, make up some ground, possibly get back before dark. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll see. There's something moving over there. I think that's a wolf. Get my spear out. What is that? Oh, that's a rabbit. I was about to say, is that like a little baby bear? That's what they need in this. That was weird. It sounded like a snake for a second. Water skin. Ooh, a bronze axe. Mine. My bucket. Ooh, iron arrows. Iron arrows. That's that good stuff right there. Okay. Well, we got that. Let's keep going. There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, the fox. The fox spooked me. I thought I was about to have to throw down. I was like, no, it's getting dark. I don't want to throw down. Yeah, because it's the changing of the seasons. This way, right? No, I'm going to... Oh, why am I going that way? Hold on. This way? This way. I was going the wrong way this whole time. Okay, that's horrible. Yeah. It's gonna... There's that camp. It's gonna get... It's gonna get dark, and then it's gonna get cold. The torch doesn't do much for illumination unless you're looking like straight down. I don't know if that will like keep the wolves at bay or not, but we're doing it. We are doing it. In fact, I probably ought to just make a campfire. Yeah, let me get a little bit further and we'll make a campfire. Yep, your stovey is down this way. Alright, let's see. Inventory, pottage, eat a pottage, eat another pottage. Good, we got pottages down. Alright, well, I guess we're going to make a camp here. Oh, did I not have enough sticks? Oh, okay, I got to get some sticks. But anyway, guys, that is probably going to be it for today's video. I do hope everybody has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome, awesome, awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. You guys just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, why are we back here at the... That's so weird. And with that being said, until next time, keep on surviving.